Hello there viewers, as ever my name is under the video and it's still Renegade Falls. As you can see, or you might have just seen, playing some Plants vs Zombies. This time I got some gardens and graveyards going on, which is a bit different to the Vanquish Confirmed. It's more like the invasion game type in Halo games, which was my favourite Halo game type, but whatever. And as you can see I've chosen the Engineer for this particular round. Now with the Engineer, you can see that lovely purplish wrench over there. Has a very unique ability for the Gardens and Graveyards mode. Once I get over here, you might be able to see. So all this yellow glowing construction stuff, you can use it, or you can use it, but I died there, to build a teleporter and accompanying turrets around it. So what the teleporter will do is, as long as it's up, as you might imagine, it'll teleport you and your allies to that point in the battlefield. There'll be a little pad at the start here. You step on through and it'll take you there. While you might think it's not actually that far ahead, it actually gives you a good few seconds extra to run in on the capture point. And the turrets that come with it are actually pretty good. They've got 3 levels. So as you can see, I'm putting up a level 1 turret here. They shoot rapid fire lasers. They'll take out any of the drones. They can take out plants, but level 1 isn't very good for doing that. It's more of a deterrent than anything. Just shooting my concrete blaster here. If you get to, here we go, I'm putting a level 2 on. Level 2 has got a small rocket pod in its head. As you can see there, the one in front is firing. That's a bit more useful. It's got a longer range for a start, and it will do quite a bit of damage to plants. Then there's a third form that I'm not going to show you this time apparently, where it has 2 larger rockets sprouting out of its head, and they are really good. Some of the teleport pads are close to the capture points, and some of the turrets can actually hit into the capture points if you get them to Mark 3. And they can take out some of the plants trying to defend it, which is actually a really, I don't know, it's quite overpowered really. So anyway, playing as the Engineer, as I've already said. I've got the standard Engineer going on with his concrete launcher and his builder's bum. He's got the concussion grenade, which is essentially a loudspeaker you throw at the plants and they'll be dazed for a few seconds, they can't use their abilities and they're slowed. Oh yeah, I'll explain that in a second, what I did there. I got the drone, which acts very much like the cactus drone. You can fly around with it, you can drop missiles, you can use it just to survey the battlefield sort of thing. And then I got the pneumatic drill, which I've already used, which lets you move faster. So yeah, the other ability that all zombies get in Gardens and Graveyards is you can summon, if you have a token that you can get from the sticker packs, you can summon ally zombies who will actually capture the zone for you as well. They tend to just walk at the enemy, they don't have any, well, brains, because they're zombies. And they'll just mindlessly walk towards the enemy. They can distract them, they can kill them, which is also useful. You can just use them as sort of cannon fodder, just to take out the pot plants that'll be around the battlefield. But they are quite useful to have. The basic zombies don't have much health, but there's various kinds. You've got barrel zombies, coffin zombies, portaloo zombies, and they all have like defensive boosts and stuff, so they're actually quite good. Now with... oh, here we go, some plant drones up ahead. It's a bit difficult to hit them with the concrete launcher. It's not a very fast firing weapon, but yeah, with the Engineer, you might have noticed I'm not actually going to the capture points that much. You're better off actually just you'll earn more points really building these teleporters and turrets. You get 25 per turret upgrade, and every time you teleporters are used, you'll get 10 coins for every person who comes through it. So you can actually make quite a lot of coins. Good way to farm coins if you, I guess, go into gardens and graveyards. Plays an engineer type, but yeah, I wouldn't go into battle directly with the engineer in gardens and graveyards. I'd, as I say, stay back. Use the drone maybe to get a foothold. Fly the drone in, try and take some guys out from above. They're less likely to notice you. But yeah, your basic objective as a zombie is to capture all the gardens. Plants are trying to defend it, as you might expect. If the plants manage to defend their garden until the timer runs out, then they win. And if the zombies manage to capture a garden and turn it into a graveyard, the next objective will spawn and the timer will reset. So there actually is it's quite a long game if the zombies do manage to take some of the gardens, but still quite enjoyable. Back to the gameplay though. One of my turrets there has been taken out, not sure who took it out. So I'm looking around for him. I don't find him though. Upgrade this turret to a Mark II. I did show a Mark III turret earlier in this thing, but I didn't actually notice it. So I didn't point it out. But upgrade one of these to a Mark II as well. Still can't see wherever that was we shot that turret out was, but here we go. I'll upgrade this to a Mark III so you can get a good look at it. At least I hope I let you have a good look at it. No, I don't. Okay. Hopefully I'll let you have a look at this one as I upgrade it, which I have now, and no I don't. Alright, so get on the drill, notice that, yep, there's another turret there that I can upgrade. Hop back off. As I've said in previous video as well, the concrete launcher does always hit a critical once you shoot it. So it's actually a pretty, if you're playing as an engineer, it's a pretty good weapon to have. It does quite a substantial amount of damage, around 30-35 on a hit. So it's quite impressive. It's not as much as a pea shooter's P once you've overcharged it, plasma P overcharged, but still quite significant amount. You can probably take out most plants in about 3, 4, maybe 5 hits depending on what plant you're shooting at. So it's quite good. Oop, another captured base. So yeah, again, I'm hanging back. I don't want to move up and in because I don't want to die, but I think, yep, unfortunately I do there. It's only my second death. I was on quite a good streak, but never mind. The other thing with gardens and graveyards, once you captured a garden, turned it into a graveyard, that's your new spawn point as a zombie. So you don't start all the way back at the start, because if you did, you'd have quite a long way to walk. But again, even though you do spawn quite close to the next objective, I mean it's not that far. The teleporters are still quite useful to have. I think whoever this is, this other person gets this one. Yeah. So I just summon loads of zombies, couple of turrets. I think this is where I go a bit more on the attack because I didn't get the teleporter. I do fix up these turrets for him, or give him a bit of more chance to keep that teleporter his. But fortunately, there's some flanking plants going on. You take out my turret. This is when I remember I actually have a drone as well. So I dropped the drone, which is good fun to play with. It's got its own ability, left and right on the bumpers, L1, R1. Ascend or descend the drone, and then once it's charged, triangle drops a couple of explosive cones onto the ground. Here we go, I'm using it there. Don't get anybody with it. They're a bit slow to detonate. They come down quite slowly. So the drone cones or the cone strike for the cactus drone. You want to sort of preempt where the enemy's going to go, drop it down on them. Hopefully you catch them whilst they're unaware, once they're running in, and you should be able to kill them maybe with the mechanics engineers drone. You might be able to kill them in one hit because it does drop multiple cones, but the plant cone is only a single missile that hits the ground. But anyway, yeah, so I rebuild the turret, and I decided to go on a bit of the offensive here because, again, like I said, I didn't capture that teleporter, so I don't feel too bad if it drops. Move on up towards the capture zone. Use that stun grenade. I only hit one of the pea shooters though, but it's enough to tip the balance in our favour. So the way you capture as well, I just realised I haven't explained this. The way you capture is the amount of zombies versus the amount of plants. So the more zombies you have in a zone, the quicker you capture the zone. But if you have more than or equal amount of plants, you can't capture. So you want to try and keep the capture zone clear of, if you're a plant, obviously zombies, and if you're a zombie, you want to try and get more zombies in than plants to actually start capturing. So as you can see, then we had quite a few zombies in there. My stun grenade took out that one uncooperative pea shooter. At the majority, we captured that point. So moving on to the next one. If I remember right, this teleport actually has quite a few turrets that are close to the plants. Capture point, so they both come in quite useful. The two, I believe they're just outside the gate there. You might be able to just see one. They will do a huge amount of damage. This is a really easy capture zone for the zombies to get, really. If you don't get it, then I don't know what you've done, but you should have got it. So yeah, here's one of the turrets. There's the other one. This other mechanic engineer, he picks it up. If you manage to upgrade both of the rockets to full, then you should capture this point in no time flat. As you can see, I'm getting quite a lot of points as well, because quite a few people running through the teleporter. This teleporter is actually stupidly close to the capture point, so it's really easy for the zombies to just walk all over it. Look at that, we already got 3 zombies in the capture zone, and we're about to capture it already. But yeah, so drop another drone out, fly them in. They do have a rapid fire ability as well. As you can see, it doesn't do much damage. It's about equal to a Gatling P. Cactus drone has a similar ability. It shoots out needles. I think I can't remember precisely, but here we go. There's a good use of the. There we go. Bam! Took out that sunflower, I think, with the drone's missiles. Now on this segment, as you can see, it's slightly different. So instead of capturing a garden, 5 zombies have to enter Crazy Dave's mansion. Crazy Dave being the sort of the leader of the plants. But as you advance up the hill, there are a couple of turrets, cannons shooting walnuts down at you. If you get hit by the walnuts, I think it's an instant death. So you want to avoid them, but you have to run up the hill in order to advance. So here I go. I'm running up the hill. You can see just in the distance there's a walnut just shot. They'll hit the rocks. They'll bounce around. But you can go up these side paths once you get high enough up the hill. Fortunately, this one's got the teleporter on it, so I'm going to construct that up. You generally, at this point, as a zombie, it doesn't matter if you die or not. That teleporter is really useful. It does make you negotiate around the walnut cannons. But as a zombie, you should really just run in at this point. Not because I don't have full health. Your objective is just literally to get 5 zombies into the mansion. One's already in there, as you can see. So you just you just want to pile in. Hopefully, if you can summon some ally zombies to just get in the way, distract the enemy, that'll be useful, sort of thing. But as you can see, I'm just hop onto my pneumatic drill. The engineers are actually really good for getting into the mansion because of the pneumatic drill. Just hop onto it, just run up here. There's either this top door or there's one below it. The top doors are usually less protected though, for unknown reasons. And you get into the mansion easily. It spawns you back at the bottom. You have to go again. That teleporter though, as I said, you don't have to go through the tall nuts anymore. Straight into it. You're already back up here. An engineer should be able to get most of the way to the door actually on his pneumatic drill from even before the teleporter. I think I get to the top of the stairs here before it deactivates. Yeah, there we go. And you just have to waltz on in. I don't know why the plants aren't paying much attention this time, but there we go. We already got 5 people in, and the zombies win. So that was some lovely zombie dancing on the fountain there. But yeah, that's how Gardens and Graveyards works from the zombie perspective. It's not too difficult. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching. Ta-da!